Well, it actually happened. George Mason University changing their logo with the announcement coming this morning. And actually, yesterday, my buddy gave me major intel that this change was coming. Now, he works in like sports journalism, so he knows about these things ahead of time. He gives me the inside scoop, and he sends me this text message yesterday. I'm at work, and I see it, and I think this is like a mock up or something, like a potential logo they could go with in the future. And it turns out this is actually the logo they're going with, kind of this like sketched outline design and the GM. And honestly, I could not believe it. Looking at their old logo. Now, I always loved the George Mason logo with like the shooting star and the bright green and yellow font. Just pops really well. And when I think of George Mason, I can't help but think of the Final Four team. That must have been like 20 years ago. Now, I'm from Indianapolis, so that Final Four was here in Indy. And I remember growing up thinking that George Mason was some powerhouse in basketball because they made the Final Four that year. Turns out that was a total aberration. I think it was 2005, yeah. But anyways, George Mason changing their logo today and announcing it on Twitter. Now, guys, I have some Reddit posts pulled up here. People are not happy, as you can expect. Now, personally, I don't like it. I can't stand these like minimalist designs that all these logos are the schools are changing to now. It's just so boring, lacks personality, and we're seeing it across the board. We saw it recently with Davidson College getting rid of like their Wildcat and going to DC, acting like they're in the DC or something. With Davidson College, I don't know what that is. And honestly, this one kind of reminds me of Siena. If you know the old Siena Saints logo, it kind of gives off George Mason vibes, and they changed that recently to the S. Very boring logo. But anyways, here's some Reddit posts that I saw earlier. The rebranding is insane. I asked AI to create logos for George Mason and they were better. Nothing says commitment to unique like a Google Docs default Arial font logo. Yes, we love Arial font. Look at this. People are just absolutely piling on this logo as it is complete garbage. They paid $10 for that logo on Fiverr. Yes, they gave $10 to some guy in India, and this is the logo they gave him, and they used it as their school mascot. That is hilarious. 80s mall clothing brand logo. Yeah. Where do I get paid the mega bucks to design some basic 2D minimalist block letter logo? I know, right? Looks like some logo for bail bonds or payday loans. Oh my goodness, guys, this is horrible. I can't stress how garbage this looks. Yeah, you're right, man. This is not a good look for George Mason. I don't know what, it'll grow on people over the years. I'm sure they'll get used to it, but I just don't understand why. You have such an iconic brand for your college. People recognize it. People know it. Why do you have to modernize so much, like every 10 or 20 years? Just keep the same one, keep your identity. And yeah, I just don't understand why they do this. They shell out money to, some weird design team or some freaking like marketing company. And this is what they spit out for like $1 million. It's just absolutely absurd. Anyways, guys, that's the new George Mason logo. Thanks for watching.